Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. John Megacycle and ND45 Ninja Demon, the man himself, here co-commentating. How you doing, sir?
How you doing, everybody? Greetings, Gerald.
You're so energetic, it scares me.
Oh man, I gotta do it every single time. I'm always energetic.
You're a man, absolute champion.
So
Uh,
hype.
we're moving on to round 2 of the Megacycle Entertainment AOD tournament. We can get all chatty as we're in the match. This is round 2. It says round 1 here, but I believe this is round 2 according to the map schedule. This is going to be a very similar map. We've already seen this in the last few episodes, but this is between JoKeR and player622. Anything you want to add, Ninja, before we get started?
It's kind of weird. Like, why was it actually supposed to be round two? Like, did you do any technical issues? Or was it like a warm up?
You know, that could have been. I'm not entirely sure. I'm looking at the notes I have here, and it just has it as labeled round 2 of the tournament. But this is so the naming's a little weird. This is match 1 in
Of
round
round 2.
2. Yeah. Okay. So all right,
Yeah, I get it.
I'm all caught up. Keep reading it. Everyone uses the same terminology for different stuff. It's all good. All right. Let's get
Yeah,
this.
that's perfect.
Let's get this started.
Load this cut. Yeah.
All right. Laser General for player622. Laser General for JoKeR.
Same old general.
Yep. Now, what we tried to do with this tournament is we kind of tried to say we're not going to recommend what general you should be. Just pick one and have fun and good luck and stuff. But there are honestly some of these maps that make it very, very difficult to win if you're not the right general. Later on, when we get to the second and even the third map, what you'd find is, like, I tried with Revenge to do GLA and just all the quads. It was fun, but oh my gosh, it didn't last very long.
You should check the next matches. When I was actually against probably Patrick, you'll be amazed. We gotta check it later.
I'm very excited. This is one that you might be able to do as maybe Stealth General or Demo General. Like, you could probably make it work because there's such a berth in between the very top of the line and the very bottom. But on some of these other maps, you'll see as we come up. But yeah, I'm super excited to hear and see all that.
Yeah, sure.
Player662 doing similar strats that we've seen before, moving all the way up. Dozers everywhere. These players have a ton of cash. Once they grab this pile, they'll be sitting pretty for a while. That rhymed.
So far I see JoKeR is a little bit later on the defenses. I can see just start building up power right away. He's so thirsty for power, as we all see.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
tons and tons of dozers. Oh my god.
All the missile infantry, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything's looking good.
He's
actually-
building strategy center,
that
and
is a
he's like
pretty-
he can capture one. Yeah.
That is a pretty darn fast strat center from these other players from what we've seen. Now, check this out here. What you'll notice is there's a bunch of... Oh, hold on. We'll check it later after the wave. Yep, as Ninja mentioned before, these guys are non-confrontational. The only script they have is a move waypoint. The other scripts they could have is called hunting, which they'll go and find the nearest enemy unit and attack it, which you can clearly see they don't have. They also can have a seek and destroy, I think it's called in the scripts. But yeah, they're not doing anything at all. They'll just move and that's it. So this is going to be an easy way for both these guys. So anyway, real quick, what I wanted to mention is by surrounding these supply drops with structures or units, they'll get the cash a lot faster. So building the war factory right here was actually pretty darn smart for player622.
Yeah, excellent.
Nice base composition. Yeah, these first few waves are going to be pretty easy for these players. Seen the dozers putting in a little bit of overtime. Now, these are the first critical moments for this kind of a stratagetum. Player662 has to literally double down on these laser defenses, or has to abandon it and reinforce somewhere else. But these next few waves are going to really check his defensive line. And we've seen this kind of happen before with hijinks as well. They kind of funnel in on one of the sides because their path is blocked, and that could be either great or awful depending on how thick the defenses are.
Yeah.
We're looking good.
You would just see like the units start like attacking out of nowhere. Like they'd be peaceful at the moment, and then all of a sudden they start like targeting you.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, not too bad.
Amazing range.
Yeah, not cheating whatsoever.
Yeah, that's not called cheating.
Yeah, that was one of the exploits that was allowed, because it's not necessarily player controllable. There's not a toggle that can shut that off. It's just natural behavior of those turrets. So we didn't allow exploits or map hacks or anything like that. But that's one that you just really can't control.
Even though if you want to try out the map hack, he's still not gonna help you with anything. You're literally just facing the AI, not a human player.
Yep. Players also had gen tools installed, which does some help with exploits. I'm not entirely sure what it does, but it does help with that. Also, player622 just noticing getting a particle cannon. Oh, look at this squirrely guy.
We knew it.
Look at this squirrely guy.
He swerved on them.
Yeah. Good thing to see that player622 had a layered defense in case that happened. I don't know if he had that in mind, but that's funny that it did happen. Alright, so as it stands right now, we're kind of seeing the same thing. Player662 is engaging earlier in enemy combat. So at that last round, he's going to win if he can get it cleaned up earlier. JoKeR's going to have to reposition his troops or try to do what Hijinks did in the last round, which is build a ton of Avengers and try to push up in that final match.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, this is going to be interesting all the same. Let's take a quick look at base composition while we're waiting. Tons of Pathfinders. Yeah, there was a bit of training on this map, and that was allowed. It wasn't going to be like you only play this and that's it. So players were able to kind of kick the map around a little bit. So you kind of see a little bit of preparation in place. Ninja, how you feeling these guys are panning out? It kind of feels solid to me, but is there anything you think that's missing?
So far, everybody just using their own tactics and strategies. Like, as you can see, JoKeR is preparing for the last wave. He doesn't really care about the ground units, no other air forces. I mean, he doesn't literally want to finish this one. Like, he needs this W. We hope you get it. But as you can see, player622 is building more defenses just like Dominator did.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Just like we said before, the end of the line is in the front line.
Yep, exactly. Conga line of dozers.
No hesitation from 622. He's just building all front. He's going all in. JoKeR, on the other hand, just going all defensive.
Yeah, absolutely. That's interesting that you bring that up. That players have different methodologies on how they do defense. You'll either get two kinds. You'll either get like the Great Wall of China, which is kind of what 662 is doing. Like, I've got one wall, that's it. Or you can have the onion defense, which JoKeR is doing. Onions come in layers, right? When you cut an onion in half, there's all these layers. That's kind of what we're seeing here. So when he's expanding in these layers, kind of a line added to each on the top. He's not scrapping any of his wall to free up power. Moving up real slowly, like, gives him a bit more of an insurance policy in case any part of the wall falls. But yeah, for player622, if power failure were to occur... Let's just do a quick check. Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's almost 200 power ahead of the demand. Brilliant. Quick wipe.
Got it all swifted?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if this spec is going to be peaceful, though. Or harmless. Oh, somebody's out of power.
Oh, by 1 point.
So sad.
Yeah, when you're at this stage of the game and you lose track of how much power you have. Gosh, that was dangerous. I thought he was going to lose some of his Avengers that way. Or no, not Avengers, Aurora Bombers.
No, I don't think they'll be actually actually harmed at this point, even though there's a big explosion.
Yeah, I've lost my
He's still
fair
in the
share.
air.
That's true. I've lost my fair share of bombers that way. So, player622 is actually doing something a little bit unique that we haven't seen so far, is special weapons. So he's constructed a puck, which is interesting.
Oh.
I don't
He
believe
could actually use it on the front line as well, like the big army for overloads. If you've seen like yesterday, like we did, and there's like a bunch of good and hard army for China. You
Yep.
know, all might China. He could actually use it, even though he has like goddamn the line of the lasers.
Yeah.
They still need more power.
Absolutely.
Just like this one.
And over. That was incredibly quick. One more thing to bring up, and I brought it up before, you have to be incredibly careful with how you use your Aurora Alpha bombers. If a unit is quick and it gets right into your front line and a bomber releases its bomb, you can actually start losing a lot of assets. A lot of the turrets
Yeah.
could just get lost.
Also, JoKeR is just using the guard mode for the Alpha Auroras. That's actually not a good idea. You should just like manually targeting each target you want to. If you want to literally clear the army in less time.
Yep.
So all of them just start to get one unit, which is really bad.
Absolutely.
And he lost an oil derrick.
Yep. Player622 already cleaned out his sneak attacks. That's why we're here checking out JoKeR.
Oh, he needs to move that fast before he gets cleared out.
Ooh, see, that's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what you were talking about, too. They were in guard mode. They did target an enemy units. They did do their... Oh, my gosh! He lost his supply drop!
Okay, that's the worst thing that
And
happened
the
to you
Scud
this
Storm!
match.
Oh, my God!
Somebody's just having a bad day, isn't it?
Wow! Wrong place, wrong time. Oh, that's exactly what we're talking about. Having them in guard mode is incredibly dangerous because those kinds of shenanigans can happen.
Oh boy.
Man. Oh, I feel so bad for laughing at that, but that's the name of the game.
I mean, that's the point. You either lose or you either win.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's going to make... if JoKeR pulls this off, that's going to make his victory all the sweeter. I see some lessons learned. We got a microwave tank. That's good to see. That'll insta-kill some infantry. When the other sneak attack comes up, if he's got a lot more of those.
Oh gosh, it's like they forget the main task. They gotta move on the line, but at first they gotta clear you out.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
the mission of the AI. Yeah.
Again, super quick work here on the right side. JoKeR's running a bit low on funds, and because he lost his supply drop, he's going to be a little hamstring for the rest of the match. I don't think I saw any other supply drops. I don't think I saw any more resilient econ... Oh, yep, okay, a little bit there.
Wow, he just lost his main refunds. Like, that's the only one he could actually get more money. So the only thing he just can do is just survive with the units he has at the moment, which is the Avengers and the laser turrets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he needs to make it to the final wave. That's a lot of anti-air, General. Do you think it's gonna calm the fear?
It's amazing how much player622 is working this map. I could tell from this perspective, if you told me player622 did nothing but play AODs, I'd believe you. There's a level of confidence here. You can see, especially with how these lasers are stacked, there's not a ton of gap. You can pick up on a lot of like cues about how a player places structures and how they lay out their base and stuff like that to determine what kind of player they are.
Yeah.
Yep, player622 already cleared the wave Amazing. Now, the thing that's also interesting about this is because the players are allied, they can see what each other is doing. So JoKeR could easily pick up on these cues, or vice versa. If player 622 is liking something JoKeR's doing, he could pick up on that and be like, hey, I'm going to try that too. So there's not a lot of hiddenness going on here. There's always something to look at for both of these players. I mean,
That's the amazing thing. Have everybody just using their own, like you said before, own methods.
Yeah.
But he's just like, he's not even building that much of fire, just like player 622 is doing.
Yep.
And there's something is like on the green's base, on JoKeR's base, like in the middle.
Those are the lotuses still, yeah. So I found my new screensaver. that's my new screensaver right there.
Epic.
Absolutely annihilated space program.
Anybody ask for flying men?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's so funny and so depressing how they just... Oh, there's another one.
That's the last one.
Just rained from the sky. Oh. Amazing. So the unit composition, what we have here are Rangers, Pathfinders, Missile Troopers, and Idiots. Don't let anyone tell you what this unit is. It is an idiot. That guy, a muscle-bound, stupid face.
Yeah, he's our superhero! Yay!
You know, I'd like him a lot more if he wasn't such a jerk, but maybe that's the allure of him. He's like Johnny...
I don't know, what's the beef going on between you two?
He's like Johnny Bravo, but with a gun.
Oh boy.
Not too bad of a job for the Laser Patriot. If these were the other Patriots for the United States, that would be much more problematic. The Patriot missiles are anti-vehicle, not anti-infantry. So that makes it a bit more difficult.
Oh.
Still to point, we're not seeing a lot of defense density here, so I don't know if JoKeR's going to get pushed back a bit or what. Now, if these Scorpions had the rocket upgrade, that would be something pretty completely different.
Yeah, he's preventing everybody. No one is going to cross the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's his mission at the moment.
And he's executing it very well.
Yeah.
JoKeR doing a solid job reacting, for sure. Being proactive before the line gets to his base, because these things will outrange his laser turrets, and they're just going to cause heck. So good move working with the Comanches. Look at this. Look at this guy just layering it up even farther. When Revenge and I were working on this map, we thought about removing the Aurora Alphas. We thought it was a little too much. But again, for this first round, we just wanted to see who could beat it, period. So we wanted to make it fairly easy. If you're not familiar with AODs, this map was generous enough with time. It wasn't shoving units down your throat. As we get to the later matches, we're going to see a significantly more aggressive battle strategy for sure.
There's no demo, he just built that in the front. Wow, okay. He's fearless.
Yeah.
You can't blame him.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, the cash drop was slightly poorly timed. Yeah. So it didn't get anything. But still, good work. You gotta admit, JoKeR might not be quote-unquote winning right now, but you gotta give it to JoKeR for sure. He's got the resiliency. I think if I was in JoKeR's position, I would have quit a while ago. But JoKeR's still hanging in there. That's a lot, that's good to say. And it's even better to say.
To the less risk.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, I got mad respect for that, for sure.
Just if JoKeR had the particle cannon, just like player 600 is doing, he could actually literally erase all these units faster. Yep. And talking about quickness.
And what you saw right here is actually exactly what you mentioned before, having the Aurora Alphas in guard mode. They all attacked a single unit. So those units are gone, but if you spread out those units, you could have gotten a lot more damage. So more to your point, exactly correct on that. Yeah, spreading out those auroras would have actually cleared this entire line. Yeah, do you see?
Yeah, here you go again with the damn glitches. Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna bring up. See those tanks getting damaged for what seems to be no reason? There's a reason. It's just a bad reason. Yep, there we go. Same thing again.
Oh, that was actually the bad things going on because the turrets was focused on the air units instead of the grounds.
Yep.
I wonder if an Overlord can run over a laser turret.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, just passing through.
Don't mind me. Let's take a quick check at base composition. I think another sneak attack and Scud Storm is en route. Oh!
There it is.
Perfect timing. Pretty clean work on player 622's side. Oh my gosh, that's so dangerous.
That doesn't really look good. He's losing more and more ground in this battle. Half of his bid just got cleared out, but just like the sneak attacks.
Yeah.
Did he lose his command center?
He did lose his command center too. That second Scud must have triggered and I didn't catch it.
Hmm.
Again,
amazing.
JoKeR being beaten back, but he's still in this thing. That's I got respect for that. Okay, layering up a bit farther, the onion's getting a bit tougher. That's good to see. Onions may be turning more into a coconut at this point. I don't know. I'm running out of fruit analogies. What's a tough fruit? Pomegranate. There you go. Activating pomegranate defense.
You're making me hungry, but just saying that.
Those things are such a pain in the ass to eat. Man, I could use a fruit that would boost my immune system and taste good. You want a pomegranate? No, because I don't want to have to do a crossword puzzle just to open up the damn thing.
Ah, poor guy.
Still. Says quite a bit about his character, and I'm happy to see it. Oh, Spectre Gunship call. Spectre Gunship's going to be absolute... And it's dead, never mind.
Oh no, he's just lost the bar. No, that doesn't look good.
Of all the things that could go wrong, things are going wrong.
So yep. This is why it's really necessary to go all laser in the same map in the same matches. Like, you gotta do something else.
Yep, so here's a final wave already.
Oh boy.
Little cinema view. And that cleared it already.
Yo, you gotta see how's going on with the Avengers. Are they ready up? You need to rally up as fast as they can.
They are sitting in the back. And game over because player on the right side won, as we saw in the message, and that's it.
No.
Oof. I can't wait for round 2. Hopefully JoKeR picked up a couple of tips from player 622, and maybe we'll see a completely different match.
We gotta see what's gonna happen next.
Heck yeah.